Well, welcome back to the Tiger Hangar. This is Mike, and I'm coming at you with the Hot Soldiers G1 style Optimus Prime, and they call it the Prop Sky Pillar. And we're gonna finish off this absolutely prime week. This is the third Optimus Prime I reviewed this week. We're gonna talk about this, but hint, 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 it's actually pretty good. You can get this guy from Show Z for like $42 on sale right now. I think it's an excellent deal. Take a quick look at the box. This is what you're gonna get with the box. You see all kinds of different Hot Soldiers on here, and I know a lot of people say negative stuff about Hot Soldiers. So some of those figures aren't the greatest, and some of them are alright. Boom. There's the side. I love this G1 look. I don't know if this is the front or the back, but it looks great. And there's that. Right, so this guy looks okay in truck mode. Let's have a quick look at the trailer and all of this together, but I want to show that the trailer connects really well. It's on there good. Like unlike the Magic Square one, which barely even holds on. But it's a very nice trailer, it's a very long trailer. And let's go ahead and detach it and have a look at this cab. So another thing is, and since I've already reviewed the Magic Square one, that's where I start from, but this doesn't come off. This is on there good. And I like that, and I probably need to glue my Magic Square ones. Not a whole lot of paint. This is painted silver. I think that that's painted silver. And you know, it's got kind of a notch right there, and it's a gap right here. So it's not perfect in truck mode. You can see the matrix chamber in there. Is that a matrix chamber? Yep, that's a matrix chamber. There we go. But I think it, you know, overall it does the job. But let me do something fun, and let's bring in the Magic Square trailer. And so it doesn't really fit on there right, but I'm sure you could just make it hook in somewhere. But there's the Magic Square trailer versus the other trailer. That's crazy. I don't know why Magic Squares is so short, or on the other hand, this Hot Soldiers one is just so big. It's so much bigger. I don't know which one's right. That is crazy. Look how crazy small the Magic Square one is. Anyway, Magic Square's a great figure, and you know, I'm not gonna knock that at all. Let's look at the trailer real quick. Pop this open. Now this little compartment piece here, that comes separate. So I already plugged it in just for fun. You can fold down all of this. Good stuff in the back. To get a better angle on that, and then you can do, like with every trailer, pop those out, put these supports out, and there it is. You also get yourself a little roller that you can put in here, and you looking at roller, it's got like a metallic red paint up here, and that's about the only paint he has on him. But you can still plug your gun in like always, and there you go with your roller. All right, let's go ahead and do a comparison to these other ones. So this is the official Sea Spray, the McFan's Toys Hound, and this is, it's kind of a KO of a Bumblebee, kind of like Flipper. So anyway, looking at them, they seem to look pretty good. Now Hound is obviously too big in Jeep mode, and probably too big in bot mode also, but I think they look good together. Kind of wish Hound was a little bit smaller, but as for Prime, he fits about the right size. As for who will fit in this trailer, looking at this guy won't fit, too big. But the little Flipper size or styled one will, and the Hot Soldiers one would probably fit in there too. And of course, roller fits in there just fine. Since we are doing comparisons, let's go ahead and compare these rollers. And this is the one that comes with the Hot Soldiers, and this one is the one that comes with Magic Square. And of course, one is the American, and one's Japanese colored. So it's kind of cool to have the different colors and the different variations. Solid on the bottom and kind of opened on the bottom with this one. This one has longer smokestacks. And overall, the Magic Square one on the right is skinnier. So yeah, definitely some differences in, and then the paint that they used. This is like a shiny metallic, and that's kind of a flat.
Huffer, have you seen my trailer? I loaned it to you last week, and I don't remember you giving it back. You know, last week when you moved.
What are you talking about, Brian? You just used it 5 minutes ago. Of course I gave it back to you.
Oh, well, has anyone seen my trailer? Prime, I have a trailer over here. Check it out. Is this yours? No, that one's way too small, and it doesn't have a symbol on it. That's not mine.
Yo, Prime, I got a trailer right over here. Is this your trailer?
No, whoa, that thing's way too big. But thanks anyway. Now, Prime, you know, I've been telling you for years to wear your trailer as armor. I thought that was a fashion statement. No, it's so I don't lose it.
So let's go ahead and get into transforming this guy. Pull the trailer off, and I usually like to do the legs first, but you really can't with this guy. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to disconnect these tanks on both sides, and then we're going to open the arms up, get the arms kind of out of the way, and we can go ahead and finish those off in a way. It's interesting how it transforms too. Fold it all the way back, and then fold that tab down. Same over here. Fold it all the way back, and that tab down. All right, now we're going to turn this piece, and then we've got to rotate. Let's go ahead and get this tank out of the way. We're going to rotate the chest, and that back piece has to be facing up, and then fold that up into here. And you have to do this before you can do anything with the legs, really, because this kind of holds it in place. So fold this up, fold this around, and fold this up into place. And it's kind of tight. Let's go to the back, make sure got it in there right. Okay, move the arm out of the way. It's in place. Now you can flip the waist piece around and slide this down. And we want to go ahead and accordion the legs out. So this little flap here is going to open, and then the leg is going to accordion out, or I guess some people call it combiner warsing out. Do that on both sides. Clean up the feet on both feet. Now we can stand. So a lot easier once you can stand. Now with the arms, you want to close that gap filler, and then bring the hand around. Same thing on this other side. Close your gap filler here. Flip the hand around, and then on the back you open that up. You'll probably have to pull these away, out of the way, to pull the head around. Get the head out. Slide all that back into place. And there you go. Hot Soldiers Prime. Let's go ahead and take a good look at this guy. And He looks good. I mean, that's a nice looking head sculpt he has there. And the plastic, I like the nice shiny sheen to it. He's got some paint right here. Silver, that's all paint. And then this is kind of a white plastic on the waist and yellow paint in there. And looking at the side, this is painted. It's all the same stuff that was exposed in the truck mode is painted. But yeah, he looks really good. Let's go ahead and look at articulation. Head actually kind of a ball joint up and down and side to side. You can go all the way around with it. Arm a little bit above the 90 degree. He has the swivel in the bicep swivel, and the hand articulates like a hand should. Waist swivel, but no ab crunch. But you know, he can bend over a little bit, but no ab crunch. You have the thigh swivel, you have all the way out, not 100% 90, and then not all the way forward, and not all the way back. So kind of limited range right there. I think Magic Square beats him with that. Then you do have an ankle rocker, and you can make the toe tilt if you want. But there we go. Let's go ahead and get him armored up with his accessories. So he comes with the typical accessories you would expect. He has his gun, and there's no paint on that gun whatsoever. And it's a nice looking gun, and it fits him really well. He has his energy axe, which just slides in his hand as if it's a weapon, which I think you can't get much easier than that. And then he has his little itty bitty matrix right here, and that's painted, not translucent. It's actually got a hole in the back. And let's go ahead and put it inside of his chest. Just open it up like usual, and the fact that it had that hole in it, you can just slide it in there, and it fits in his chest just fine. Now, I don't know if you just can get this if you order it through ShowZ or not, because I didn't even expect it, but you get these extra accessories. So you get 2 of these Autobot symbols, and you get a clear matrix, clear blue, and then a clear blue axe. So let's go ahead and get into some comparisons, but before we do that, I went ahead and put one of those on his shoulder there, one of those Autobot symbols. I really think it's more for the trailer. I mean, there was no instructions or anything saying why it was there, but yeah, I mean, more for the trailer than his arm, because that's way too big for his arm. I'll leave it on there anyway, just for fun. Now, what we have here is Magic Square's Prime, and we have Ultra Magnus's. This is the Mech Fans Toys Ultra Magnus, and if you look at these guys, you're gonna see that this guy does look a bit small compared to him, and Magnus looks fine. And I really think that you can interchange all the Magnuses, the Magic Square or the Mech Fans Toys, with either one of these guys, and I think they look fine. I think they all scale well together. So when you're looking at scale, really, I don't know, I gotta go bigger, and I think that he might feel better because he's bigger. Well, let's compare him to a different Prime. Here he is next to the Combat Commander, and he's a little bit bigger than the Combat Commander one. So when you look at these, one of the things you're gonna notice is that he has a nice sheen to him. His plastic looks good and it feels good. Magic Square's is a bit flat. And then this one over here is sort of in the middle, but this plastic does look pretty good too. But this guy does look a little bit cheaper. So let's turn him to the side. Let's get a side profile of these guys. And now you're gonna notice that Magic Square looks so much cleaner on the lower leg. And yeah, that's definitely where Magic Square shines. He cleans up really well in the lower leg. Looking at the back, about the same thing. And they all have similar type kibble right here on the back. The kibble's the worst there. Yeah, it's really bad right there. And then you see the wheels in the back and the wheels in the back there. They both use almost the same kind of transformation to cover up one wheel maybe, but not both. So Magic Square is a much cleaner design. But I like bigger and better, and I think I might actually like this one better than Magic Square for the size and the sheen to it. But Magic Square is coming out with a premium paint job version. So we'll see how that one goes. So here he is pretty much with Mech Fans Toys Everything. Now that's Magic Square, that's Toy World Whiskey Jack, which is also really close to the New Age scale, and then this is Iron Factory. So, and the rest is Mech Fans Toys. So all that blends well together. Feeling like this guy's a little small, but it's not too bad, and actually they blend well together. This looks good on the scale chart. So this Hot Soldiers Optimus Prime is a little bit bigger than the Magic Square. Probably the biggest Legends Optimus Prime that they make. I think he looks great. The plastic quality feels good. The build feels good. The transformation is pretty simple. A little bit different than any of the ones I've used or transformed. And I'm kind of impressed. I like the head sculpt. I like pretty much everything about it. A little bit limited with the articulation in several areas, but doesn't really affect me or bother me at all. If you want to get one of these yourself, you can go to Josie Store. I don't know how long the sale is going to be going on, but 42 bucks, and you get so much stuff in this package. It's definitely well worth it. And like, subscribe. Pleasure here, man. Out.